Is my voice fine to everyone, or is it low? It's fine. Okay, that's great. So let's discuss quickly our, just a minute. Yeah, yesterday we were stuck on this problem. Remember everyone that for -1 we were not getting our value, and for the remaining elements we were getting. Yes, no. Yes. So did anyone figured this out, that what was the problem with the particular problem? Yes, anyone figured out what is the problem with this given program in front of you? Let me just comment out.
Yes, ma'am. I found out that whenever when we add max value to -1,
Mm-hmm.
then it becomes -214, a huge value, which is a negative value. And what I did was I went to math dot abstract method as well as floor and seal method. So what they do is they have a significant bit mask. So they convert into a double, and they try to set it back somehow. But this does not apply in our situation. So what I did.
Yeah, let me just quickly explain. It is not that complicated thing which is happening over here. See, guys, whenever, just a minute, your maximum value is, let me just write it somewhere down. You can mute yourself. I'm getting some voices from someone's end. Yeah, so I will write here, if you have your query of I as -1, okay, then what is happening? You are adding your maximum value to the query, which is equals to your val2. Getting this? So your val now your max value is 21,214,748,3647. And when we are adding 1 to this, like query of I here is -1. So when we are adding this particular part, what's happening? It is exceeding its range, or moreover, what can I say? That it is becoming something like this: 21,47,83,64 and 8. Everyone able to follow this so far? And when we are applying, like you all know that we are using math.absolute here, right? So when math.absolute function is working out here, it is not able to find any such kind of value in the integer range, because you all know that it has exceeded the maximum range. Everyone is able to follow that? So what it do, it just converts it back, like, just a minute. This particular number, first of all, since it has exceeded the range, just a minute. It has exceeded the range, so it becomes already inside it as mat.apps, and it becomes like mat.minimum value something. Let me just write that value as well. it becomes something like this. Sorry. Once exceeded. Okay. And when now you find the mat dot absolute of this, you will again get the value as what you will get the value as?
Minus same, because we are checking ans equal to max value, it will become
Yeah.
value.
But when you will again find the absolute of this, again it is going to become the same number.
Yeah.
But again, this number cannot be stored in the integer range. So at the end, what happens is it just converts it to the same negative value at the end. Now, for those who are not able to understand it, I will repeat myself again what is happening. You first added the maximum and the query value. So you got this particular value. Okay, after adding. As soon as you added it, the program realized that this particular value cannot be stored, so it converted to its negative value. You all know that there is a conversion method that as soon as a number exceeds a particular limit, it is converted back to the in the range. In the range, you all know that particular method. Like there is a method that if a number exceeds the integer range, there is some formula applied through which we again convert that number to a certain range. You all know about that particular fact. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me share that link. You all go through that link. Yeah, I've sent the link to you all. Can you see it? Hello. Everyone just look at that particular link right now. I will also share my screen. Okay, everyone is able to see my screen. Great. So see, it is saying integer.min value is this particular number, but the highest value a 32-bit integer can contain is this. That is, you all know that when we consider the range, the positive value is always one less than the negative value. You all can see in the end it is 7, and here in the end it is 8. Clear to all? Okay. Now attempting to represent, if we try to represent this number in a 32-bit int, will effectively roll over to this particular number. This is because when using assigned integers, the two complementary binary number representation of this and this are identical. It's basically like, since both are looking the same, hence the positive number is being converted to the negative number, just for it being in the range. Clear? This is not a problem, however, as this is considered out of range. So you all understand that we all know this is out of range. Hence, to make it in the range, it is converting to the negative number. Everyone clear that why -1 is giving you the wrong answer? Now, coming on to the part where we were discussing why -2 and the remaining negative values are working out well. Because -1 is giving the wrong value, we understand. But why other values are giving us the wrong? The reason is that only this particular number is the identical of this negative number, right? Other than that, if I try to add 2 to this number, it will change it to some other value, like it will change to 2147483649, which is like not even a number which exists in the like which exists on the minimum side as well. Everyone able to follow this? Yeah, that's why these particular numbers are not creating the problem. Only -1 is creating the problem in this particular case. Everyone clear now? And when this is not creating a problem, it's very simple. It just assume it as integer dot max value only. Clear? Okay, great. And now to avoid all these confusions, like the max and the absolute thing, there is one more solution that we can implement in this particular question. And that is, you all know that your array of I should be less than query of j, then only you should consider that as your answer, right? And one more thing, that your answer, whatever your answer is, your array of I should be greater than your answer. Are you all able to follow? Given in the question, let's suppose for 7, you had your answer as -5. Okay, but when the 6 comes up, 6 is greater than the previous answer. Yes or no? Yes. In that case, you should update your answer. Otherwise, you should not update your answer. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, great. So here you all can see that just this condition needs to be followed and you will get your right answer. One thing we have missed here, should your answer value here be integer dot max value only?
Ma'am, anything which is above the range of the inputs, like I use 10,000 and it works.
I didn't get you.
Yeah, I mean, in a given HackerRank question, if they give some limit as 10,000 or 1 million, I would put just 1 million rather than like spending time on integer.max.
But you can see that your answer should be always lesser, then only you can update the value as array of I, right? But if you give it as your maximum value, like whatever maximum you can say the constraint is given, then your answer will never be smaller and you will end up not updating your answer ever.
So you mean to say array 1 should be assigned? Like,
See, my simple concept is if I run here, okay, integer dot max value is there, array of I is like, let's suppose -5. Is any array of I in the array is greater than the integer dot max value?
no.
No. So ultimately at the end, you will get your answer as integer dot max value. Able to get this? Because your answer will never be updated. Okay. Hence, it should not be maximum. It should be minimum. Clear? And once you will try to run this, you are getting, okay, for -1, you are getting -5, which is correct. For -2, again, you are getting -5. And for 7, you are getting 6. Don't consider it as a -6. Yeah, everyone, are you clear now?
Madam, I had this confusion about max and min values. Like you are, like I'm trying to understand. instead of having min value, what if I assign it to array uh, as index 1, and then we start comparing with 2? Under what scenario it will fail?
You are saying that you are assigning like answer equals to array value, array of zero value, right?
Something which is like, which will help in reducing the
Okay,
times.
now think this. If I your array value initial is 17, okay. I'm just swapping the values here. And here it is -5. So every time when you run, like your answer will be stored for 17, right?
Mhm.
Then the next time when you will run for 6, will it change the answer?
So I'm thinking answer 17 is less than 6. No, it will not run.
For 3, will it change?
No,
No.
because
Hence,
17 is small, not smaller than 3.
correct. So if we are running every query individually, for every individual query, we should take a minimum answer. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You can take here the minimum constraint value which is given in your question. That will work. Or otherwise you can take integer dot minimum value. Clear?
One more question I had, like
Yeah.
supposing I switch to seal thing, then
Hmm.
integer dot max value would I apply?
Okay.
And the so I'm just again thinking that max will be the highest, and the answer would be greater than array index.
Vishnu, don't spoil right now,
Okay, fine, fine.
like the
Okay,
answer
sorry.
because it's the learning process for everyone, right? You can personally send me your code. I will check that. Don't do it right now. Yeah. Okay. So let's start the session. Yeah. How many of you did the seal question? Yes, everyone. How many of you tried to do? Okay, Bhuvnesh, were you not able to do that? Tried, can do. Okay. What about the rest, guys? I am not only asking to Bhuvnesh. Just wrote pseudocode. Those who are saying I tried, were you able to do it? Hello? Hello? Guys, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, those who tried, okay, they were able to do it. What about the remaining people? Abhijit, Aman, Ashish, Kalidas, Kishan, Kishore, Madhuri. Okay, now my next question is, how many of you want me to give you the hint for the seal functionality? Give hint. Okay. Since I just now explained the floor function, like the basic of floor function, can everyone do the basic of seal function as well? Yes, I want to know from you all. Since I recently explained about the floor function, can you do the seal function according to that? Guys, see, if I just repeat my questions and I don't get the response from the audience, which I'm actually targeting to right now, it is not gonna work. Those who are silent are like being silent in the class all the time. You should respond. You're also an integral part of the class as others are. So why are you like all time silent? Kishore, what about you? Madhuri, what about you? Rohit, you have joined from two IDs, I guess. I don't know why. Yeah, guys, be quick. Okay, and what about the floor functionality? There is just swapping of the signs and your work is done.
I just want to say one thing to everyone that, the whole day I kept on trying this question. Even in the night, also kept on trying. Then it clicked. Otherwise, yeah, it goes.
Vishnu, can you hold on for a minute? Actually, my headphones are not working, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying something?
So I just wanted to say to everyone that, I have kept 3 notebooks and I will just close the class notes and then I'll keep on writing. Entire time yesterday night, till late 12 o'clock, I kept on doing, I didn't do even my office work just to get this thing. Then it registers. Otherwise, like it just goes blank. So, I mean, it needs a lot of practice, even though pen and paper is, at least it triggers some thought. And initially I just tried on my own without copying what is there in the class. Then it registered, oh, why it is like that. So this is really like intense.
Thank you, Vishnu, for telling everyone your experience. Since Kalidas responded that he was not able to do the seal function, Kalidas, will you like to unmute and now tell me, will you be able to do it or not? Or did you even tried it or not?
Hi, ma'am. I'm able to do it first program, but this is the binary search. I'm facing issue for that. But still
Okay.
functionality, I am for linear search, I am able to do that.
Okay, that's great. Now, my next question is like where you are getting stuck in the binary search issue.
In last program, that is the not this seal functionality, last program,
Last program in the sense,
this
are you
is,
talking about
yeah,
this?
yes, this,
But Kalidas, I talked about the seal. This is a different question.
yeah, seal functionality. I was done this.
Even the binary search one, like using the binary search also?
Yes.
Okay, then it's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone else who would like to unmute and discuss that they are not able to do the seal functionality? Okay, then if no one is now saying anything.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Aman?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, I didn't join the session yesterday, so yeah, so that's why I
Oh,
was
okay.
not able to join.
So, Aman, like I saw your problem also, which you like shared on the Telegram group regarding the metrics. So I saw what is the problem in it. So after the session, you can stay for 5 to 10 minutes. I will quickly explain you the binary search as well. Okay. And the remaining people, anyone who like wants to hear the binary search thing again, they can stay after the class as well. Yeah. So focusing on this particular problem, I'm just giving the hint for this. I'm not gonna tell you that okay, how it is gonna resolved. Talking about 3, you all know how we can do it linearly. Yes, no? Yes, it's very simple. You can just run a loop for your query that is from 0 till your query value. Then coming inside, you have to run your loop for the array, which will run from 0 till the length of the array. Yes. And for every coming query, you need to check with every element if q of I, let's suppose I am writing here, or let's just write it as q. If the coming q is equal the coming array element, then initially just take a count over here equals to 0. As right now, you don't know what is the count of 3. And every time it matches, just increase the count. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? And the same thing like happens for every other query. So you all can see here that how many number of queries are there? Q, correct? And for every query, you may end up traversing n times, yes or no? Hence, the complexity here will become n times, q times this loop is running. So q and n times this inner loop is running all the q times. So q into n. Kishan, it will be order of n square if your q value is equal n. Clear? So yeah, the worst case condition will be n square only. I hope every one of you are clear. Great. That is the linear approach. Now, if I'm talking about the binary approach, how you're gonna proceed this particular function. Let's talk about 3. You need to, or let's talk about 7. You need to find this range. Like you all know that 7 is existing in a continuous form. You just need to find this range. Yes or no?
Ma'am, there's one problem I was thinking on this linear search. If the number is jumbled up, then I won't be able to find 3 if it is in the middle.
Why so?
Because this, okay.
If you
Okay.
notice, you are iterating on the entire array. So wherever your 3 will be, you will be checking it.
Oh, sorry, I got confused with, okay, existing. Okay, fine. We have 2 arrays, so then it will be fine. I think, yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. Now focus on this particular problem. So here, if you get this index and if you get this index, will you be able to find the range of this? Or will you be able to find how many 7 exist? Correct. It's basically like the last occurrence of 7 minus first occurrence of 7 plus 1. Why to iterate, Kishan? You just have the formula, right? That if they are existing in a continuous way, 9 minus 5 index I am talking about, 9 minus 5 plus 1. So if you do this formula, you will get it as 5 only. Clear, everyone? The formula? Great. Now you have to do something which gives you this starting index and the ending index. Can anyone tell me how will you do that?
Once again, what's the question?
The question is that how will you find that first occurrence of 7 is at index 5?
Ma'am, we will use for loop.
Yeah, what?
We can use for loop, and after that we can print the index of 7.
But Aman, that will be a linear search, right? I'm asking about how you can use binary search here. Just give a 2 minutes of thought to this particular question, and then I will discuss how we can do that. Okay, then I hope everyone thought something about it. So can anyone tell me any ideas they would have got?
Ma'am, I would go with, if there is some method to get index from array list, I'll put it in array list, or something on array
Uh,
get index. Something like.
Vishnu, I'm talking about binary search.
Yeah, from binary search perspective, I want to find out the index of the existence of 7 at the 5th position and the existence of 7 at the 9th position.
Okay, just hold on for a minute, Vishnu. Yeah, Bhuvnesh, what you are saying?
Okay, so we'll start with length equal to 0 and same right equal to length minus 1. And
Okay.
we'll keep one result equal to minus 1. That will be the index. Index will never be minus 1.
Please come again. I understood. Okay, let me just keep on writing whatever you are saying. You are saying that left equals to, you are saying?
Left or low equal to 0, high equal
See.
to length minus 1.
Okay, let me write low. And
Yes.
your high is n minus, or you can say array of length minus 1.
Minus 1. And
Yeah.
answer equal to minus 1. That will be returning.
Answer equals to minus 1. Okay, works.
That will be the index. Okay, now we'll see, well, low less than equal to I, same thing. what we're
Okay.
doing.
Low is less than or equals to high. Okay.
Now middle equal to low plus high by 2,
Mhm.
and if middle index number, what input array number, middle equal to our target. that
But
our
if
yeah,
array of middle, right?
yeah, equal to our input number or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
search number.
Let's suppose I am writing it as a Q query. Yeah, then
Okay, Q. Then our result, that is answer, equal to middle,
okay.
and we'll be returning again. We'll be searching left, because that may be the first number or maybe the second occurrence of the same number. So
Okay.
right,
So you
so
are
high.
telling me, just
Yeah,
you are
in
trying
this
to say that here
high
I should update high equals to
equal to middle minus 1.
mid minus. Okay. Can I write here also like array of mid is greater than or equals to Q? In that case also it works?
Equal to.
No, it won't work because
No.
then in your answer you can get 9 as well, no? So you can't
Yeah.
store that in your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, works.
Yeah. Now there will be one more else if block. So where our target or maybe Q is less than equal to our input number array middle.
Q is less than, okay.
Q is less than,
Then
our high high will be uh, uh,
low will be,
middle.
right?
Yeah, low.
Like, because if
Yeah.
let's suppose your mid is here, then you will update your low.
Yeah, the low equal to middle plus middle index plus 1.
Okay.
Else our high equal to mid minus 1.
High equals to mid minus 1.
Return the
Okay.
result.
Yeah, and return the answer.
Return
But
the result.
let's suppose if this worked perfectly, at the end you got your answer as 5, right?
Occurrence, yeah.
But how will you get it as 9?
9. Okay, then we have to write one more for last occurrence.
Yeah, okay. So can I say that here you are trying the same floor and seal functionality?
Yeah, floor 1, seal 1, and
Correct?
returning. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So once basically, guys, what Vishnu is trying to do, he's trying to find the lowest possible index for 7 and for the maximum possible index for the 7. Hence, he is using the floor of the function and the seal of the function. Everyone, are you clear? Okay, great. Anyone who is not clear with what Vishnu not Vishnu, what Bhuvnesh has said? Still thinking. Okay. Now, Bhuvnesh.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, can we solve this question by dictionary?
Can we go to this question by?
Dictionary?
See, you already have this array, right? The list.
Yes.
So why to go with the dictionary? You just try to implement your logic and get the answer.
Yes.
Clear? Because with the dictionary, it will work, right? You will just store the frequency of 3, store the frequency of 6, store the frequency of 7. And at the end, whatever query you are getting, you will display it, right? That's your thought?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but that is a little advanced. Right now, if we are able to do it without using any extra space, we should do it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, yeah, everyone, if you are clear, I should move forward and tell you the remaining things.
Madam,
Yeah.
could you discuss this if else if, like why we are doing answer equal to mid?
See what his sole purpose is. He wants the answer only for 7. Okay,
Okay.
he does not want any other numbers index. Clear?
Okay.
So as soon as he is finding that if array of mid is equal 7, okay, let's suppose I'm taking query as 7. So
Okay.
he is storing that number. Let's suppose the index also was 7. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if he has to find the starting index for 7, what he needs to do? He needs to go towards the left.
Yeah.
So he's moving his high equals to mid minus 1.
Okay.
Clear? And the remaining two conditions, that is if array of mid is like greater than q, that is your q is less, then obviously you have to move towards the right. Otherwise, you have to move towards the left. This is the basic functionality. The only
Okay.
thing that has changed is for the answer. Clear?
Okay. So he's just checking one value. That's it.
Yeah, just checking whatever query he is getting all
Okay.
the time, that if it is equal.
Okay. Got it.
If it, in case it is equal, only then your answer is getting updated.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Got it. Yeah.
Great. Now, see, now here what should I say? Yeah, Bhuvnesh is writing two functions to get the answer, right? Like one he will write for the floor, that is getting the lower index. Next he will write the next function for the seals to get the higher index as the answer. What we can do, can't we just directly find the index of this particular number and the index of this particular number? Are you all getting my point?
No. What is the objective behind doing that?
What I'm trying to tell you all, in your function, why to write two different functions, one for seal and one for floor, when we can do our like whole work in just one single function?
So how will finding 6, okay, and 9 help?
Yeah, I'm not able to get you.
Oh, so so my objective right now is to find out the count of 7. How will knowing the index of 6 and 9 help? Am I like
Yeah,
understanding
yeah,
it
yeah.
correctly?
Yeah, you are understanding it correctly. See, you will get 4, you will get 10. So you can directly write now your higher index h minus low minus 1. We have to exclude both of them from the answer.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got it. So still our objective is to find for 1, not for
Or
all.
better is try finding, like what my intention is to say here is, you just whatever your number is, okay, whatever your query is, just do -1 and try to find the seal for that. Okay, so if your query is 7, okay, 7 minus 1 will become 6, right?
Yeah,
And here if you will check and you will try to find the seal for 6, you will get this particular index as your answer.
correct.
Getting this?
Right.
Yeah. Next is try to find the seal for 7 itself. Okay, so if you try to find the seal for 7, it will be this number, and make sure you do not include that equal to condition, which means that your seal should always be greater than the number given. If I am giving the number 7, your seal should be greater than 7. If I'm giving the number 6, your seal should be greater than 6. It should not be equal. Is it clear to everyone? Now let me clarify it a bit more. You all know that when we, okay, let me just write it in a plain space. 7, 7, and 8 I am writing, okay? Or better, let me give spaces, not the continuous numbers. 4 also I should give. And here, let's suppose I am giving it as 10. Okay, now understand this. Let's suppose I am querying for 4. So my thoughts to you all was try to find ceil function for the given number -1. That is, you need to find ceil for 3. Clear, everyone? Let's suppose while finding the ceil for 3, I'm just writing down the values also so that you understand it in a better way and you get a visualization. I'm writing here the low and high values. So initially your low will be at 0. Your high will be at 11. If you try to find the mid for that, your mid will be giving you as 5. Yeah, correct. What will be our answer value? What will be the value for your answer? Not max, just take your answer value as of now as like more than this length, or you can say the length of the array, which is like 12. Clear? Now, if you got your mid as 5, you will check if 4 is greater than, like, let me give you. Don't implement that equal functionality. I'm again saying we will directly check here if your array of mid is greater than your number, or I can write query. So is your array of mid greater than the query? Query is 4. Is 4 greater than 4? Sorry, not the query. Your query is 3. Is 4 greater than 3? Sorry guys, my bad. It's 3. Yeah, 4 is greater than 3. In this case, you should update your answer here as mid value. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? Now, you know that since you have found a bigger value here, there are chances that you can find more like closer value to the ceil on the left hand side. Yes or no? Because you definitely know on the right hand side, the numbers will be even bigger. Everyone getting this? So we will update here our value as high equals to mid -1. Clear, guys? And here your high will change to 4. I hope it is clear. Great. Now again, we will check our mid. 0 plus 4 divided by 2. You will get your mid as 2. Again, the question comes like this, and it will.
Ma'am, one second before we go ahead, I'll just try to reiterate what I understood is that we are trying to find out the count of 4 using binary search, right?
Correct.
So that's why what we are trying to do is find out the index of ceil index of 3. So we are doing all this thing which for finding out what's the ceil of 3. So when we are doing that, we know that the index of 3 is to the left hand side. So the high would be, I'm just jumping onto the
See,
last one.
I am telling you.
So it will go towards the left. towards the left. Okay. And the low will remain low. I'm clear now. Okay. Now I'm clear. Okay, got it.
Next time when it will reach this second index, it is 3. Okay. So we will check this particular condition. Is your array of mid, that is 3, greater than 3? No. Now it will move to next index, that is your array of mid less than or equals to q? So equal to condition will match out, yes or no? Yes or no?
Ma'am, once again, like mid is here 5.
Your
And
mid is at 2. Now, the
okay.
next iteration. And when
Oh,
checking for 2, the value is 3.
okay.
And for our current seal functionality, we should not take the value which is equal. So if the array of mid value is either less than or equals to q, you should simply update your low equals to mid plus 1. You need not update your answer. You should update the low value. Clear, guys?
I'm not clear. Like once we have already found that 3 is at the second position, then my job is done. Why
Why
we
it
going
is
to do?
done? You need to find the index of this location. The first
Oh,
index of 4.
okay.
Okay. Are you getting that?
No,
No.
not.
So now I updated my mid. Sorry, now I updated my low. Low will become 3 here. Your high is still 4. And now your mid will become 3. Now when you will check if your array of mid is greater than q, that is 4 is greater than 3, is this condition correct? Yes, it is correct. Hence, what will you do? You will again update your answer equals to mid and it will update to 3. Clear, everyone? Your answer was so far 4 and now it has changed to 3. Again, what will happen? Your high will change to mid minus 1 and your high will become mid minus 1, that is 2, and your low is still 3. This will exit the loop and the answer that will be returned is the first index of 4. Clear to you guys? Okay, that's great. Anyone in confusion? Yes. Vishnu, do you have any confusion?
Yeah, I'm still thinking after the third column that when you put 3 as the low and high as 4, so the uh,
Mid came out to be 3.
once again, I'm not clear about the 4, how you got high equal to 4. Oh, how high has remained 4 forever.
Yeah, right. Like high we got from here, right?
Okay.
I hope it's clear. From here we got like mid minus 1, so 4.
Can you show the mouse pointer? I'm not seeing it. Like,
This.
okay. Yeah, so it kept on same.
Here it changed to mid minus 1.
Okay.
Now the same thing. Since you all know we found the seal for 3. Here now we will try to find the seal for the number itself, that is 7. Sorry, 4. I'm considering it as 7. If you try to find the seal for 7, apply the same functionality, dry run it, and then see if you are getting the answer or not. So what we did right now in this particular question, we just wrote one function of seal and we are getting the high and low values of like the numbers, and then we are getting the range. Clear, guys?
Ma'am, one question, like why we are finding seal of 7? We should find floor of 7. Why? Because I want to get
Seal, no,
between
it's
4.
seal of 4. Yeah, now say.
Oh, now I'm clear. Okay, that's it.
And one more thing, the formula here will be you're getting third index as your low, like lower index, and your 6 as your high index. If you want to find the range, sorry, not this as your high index. So if you want to find the range, you directly do high minus low. Okay, or I will say this is your max range. This is your min range. So your answer will be max minus min. No need of adding 1 or subtracting 1. Guys, try this program today. And if you are stuck, just let me know. And if you all are good with this particular question tomorrow, then we will discuss more questions on binary search. Clear? Okay, then.